All she wanted was to be believed. Annabeth still scribbles down the occasional diary entry. There's a loose floorboard beneath the bed, and she has taken to scribbling down memories on the wood, the nib of her stolen catalogue shop pen scoring impassioned inkless wheels into the grimy wood. There is nothing legible, but she finds the act briefly soothing. Annabeth would like very much to tell her story. Explain how she came to be here. Chatsworth Square, Carlisle, hundreds of miles from the last place she really called home. Sickeningly grateful to the man who feeds and houses her, and who takes payment from her flesh. She imagines herself into a different reality, tries to enact some form of metamorphosis upon her surroundings, comes up against the impenetrable actuality of the rotting squat where she has been waking up these past weeks. The big Victorian house is all flats now. Bedsits, temporary digs for student types and the perennially unemployed, smokers, drinkers, a bass player and his girlfriend in flat 3. Always a stream of visitors. Hard to know who lives here and who is just passing by to smoke a joint and strum a guitar. A foreign family for a while. Exotic smells drifting from their flat on the 2nd floor. They left after the 3rd burglary. Annabeth considers herself, tries to identify the individual feelings within the complexities of her mood. She realizes she is at once excited and giddy and absolutely terrified. Feelings are returning like blood flooding into a dead limb. She's been numb for so long. Anesthetized herself, shut down all the parts capable of compassion, for hope. And yet suddenly, that is what she feels. Annabeth. Goose pimples on her bare arms. The white lines she has carved into her skin seem to blur and pixelate. White lines, neat as train tracks, puckering closer together. Wobbling now, unsteady. Reaching out and putting her hand on the inflatable mattress. It sags. She'll have to blow it up again soon. Smear lip gloss on the nozzle and exhale until she sees stars. She lowers her head, her celestial beseeching briefly halted. Takes a quick inventory. Checks that everything is where it should be. She has few possessions, but those that she does possess are to be cherished. Her snow globe looks cheerful. 6 of them. Stonehenge, Colchester, Edinburgh, London, Paris, Tunisia. The last 2 were gifts. She has never been abroad. They form a fragile circle around her little CD player, dribbling some tinny pop, so quiet it sounds like a whispering from a distant room. A tangle of Christmas lights is woven through the slats, throwing a multicoloured glow onto her sparse possessions. Makeup in a sparkly bag, a stack of paperback books, retrieved from a pile dumped outside the charity shop, where she had spent 2 cold, unmemorable nights. 3 pairs of shoes lined up by the wall. Battered white trainers, a pair of army-style boots, and her work shoes, 4-inch heels, black and strappy. T-shirts, jeans and her bomber jacket spill from a rucksack. She's barefoot now. Barefoot, kneeling down, staring at the ceiling. Mascara brush to her eye, mouth open in concentration. There's a pain in the back of her neck, a big fist of tension and gristle. She pictures a knot in a damp rope. A door opens in her mind. Something she's read. Sees nimble little fingers, pale and bloodied, picking at tangles of tarred thread. A line of poetry, long forgotten. Something about satanic mills. She blinks, and it's gone again. She's still on the floor in the empty flat, still looking up, neck extended. A chick waiting for Mama to regurgitate some grubs.